3, 2, 1.
With 7 beef patties, 7 slices of cheese, shrimp, Cajun sauce, and all the fixings, it's definitely worth your time if you're into burger challenges. With no fanfare, no BS, and no stalling, let's get down to business. Magic Mitch and I were still at it, nearing the conclusion of our challenge excursion into Louisiana. It was day 7, and we were back to attempting side-by-side challenges. We were back to burgers, which seemed to be one theme of the whole trip, especially the Louisiana leg. This was the 3rd burger challenge Mitch had lined up for us, and it was not your typical burger challenge. I can't say that I've often had shrimp or Cajun sauce on my hamburger patties. The sauce was savory, thick, and it contained a lot of spice and texture that hit harder in some places than in others. Guess you could say it's Cajun cooking. On a single or double burger, it probably would have really hit the spot for originality and flair. But across 7 patties, 7 third-pound patties, it tests your endurance. This was a 30-minute challenge, and alongside the burger, we also needed to completely eat a large order of Cajun fries. So essentially, we're talking about seasoned French fries doused in more of that spicy, savory Cajun sauce. I really enjoyed it, to be honest. It had a great flavor, and it just made it really moist. Mitch wondered if it might be too savory. I don't know if that's possible. That thought never struck my mind, because it felt like a welcome change after that huge bowl of ice cream in New Orleans the day before. Staff at the Cajun Cannon were simply awesome. I have no idea who Bobby Heberts was before we walked in there, but I'm glad his restaurant came up with such a tasty challenge. I had to look him up later. It was a delicious send-off on the second to last day of our journey. Mitch and I were aiming towards a photo finish, and I got the drop on Mitch at long last. By a few bites maybe and a swallow, but that's good enough for me. Speaking of hand grenades, boom goes the dynamite for a double finish right above the 15-minute mark. Stay tuned for one final video in this series before we return home.